And finally, number 8, restructure your language. I use the new thought process of affirmations and denials. And so Eric Butterworth, Charles Fillmore, a number of new thought thinkers have really formed the basis of how I talk about affirmations and denials here. And affirmations are cool because I can affirm that I am this. Denials give us the power, or help us to take away the power of the energy that surrounds the situation. Let me go find that page. Affirmations and denials. The definition of affirmations is a spiritual practice of acknowledging oneness of God-mind and my thoughts so that divine ideas are circulated to and from spirit and expressed as I desire in my life. So another way to say affirmations is to say positive prayer. We started out with this quote from Jeremiah, "You can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. You must acknowledge that the problem exists." How you respond to the power of the problem to impact you negatively is when denials are most effective. Denials are prayers that help release negative thought processes. Denials help remove the power of the negative energy to overcome you. So I can deny the power of a situation to have power over me. And there's a lot of different ways to do that by stating an affirmation in a particular way. And there are hundreds of books on affirmations. There are hundreds of websites that you can go to that will give you examples of excellent, excellent affirmations. One of the best that I've ever found comes from a woman that's been around since the early 1960s and is huge in New Thought, a woman by the name of Catherine Ponder. And her work is amazing and has saved my life on more than one occasion. And I do highly recommend that if you're going to look at anything, look at Catherine Ponder, because she's just, her work may be 45 years old, but it is just as valid today as it ever could have been when it was brand new. But when we look at the ultimate affirmation, when we look at the one that every single motivational person comes back to, every sentence will start with, "I am." And what we know from a spiritual perspective is that I am is the statement of I am God. And this is the basis of spiritual principle, is acknowledging that God spark lives within us. And when I say I am, I'm acknowledging that energy in me. So what I'd like to do right now is to have us sit back in our chairs, take a deep breath, and I'd like you to experience the power of a short meditation. And we're just going to so if you'll just uncross your legs and put your hands wherever they're comfortable. Close your eyes for just a moment, taking a deep breath in through your nose. Some of you have had to teach how to breathe, so you remember to do Buddha belly, letting your belly go, letting your rib cage sink as your diaphragm moves down towards your pelvic bone. Let the chair support you. Let your shoulders relax. Let your neck relax. Feel your feet on the floor. Take a minute just to let that tension of the day move through you. And I want you to repeat after me to yourself. Say this silently. We're going to begin by saying, I am hear these words, say it to yourself, I am. That's all. I am. I am. I am. That is a complete sentence. I am. Feel what happens in your body as you say this, I am. You may feel some tension right now that you didn't know was there. Recognize that tension as potentially a fear coming up. What would the fear be? Just acknowledge that you had that tension and let it go for right now. You can always come back to it later. I am. I am. As the power of this I am begins to surround you, you feel tension flowing from various parts of your body, you feel I am begin to resonate. You might all of a sudden feel very relaxed in some parts of your body, or maybe all of your body. Maybe as you say I am, your mind, that was a monkey mind just 2 minutes ago, is beginning to calm down. I am. I am. Now, I would like us to say I am. We're going to say it 8 times. I'll count on my fingers. I would like you to feel the power of saying I am out loud. You don't have to say it loudly. You can say it softly to yourself if you like, or whatever's comfortable for you. But I want you to feel that power of simply saying I am out loud. So we'll start together. I am. 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 Take a deep breath in. Wonderful. Allow that feeling to sink in for just a moment. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. It's a short little meditation that took all of about 60 seconds. How do you feel? How do you feel?
Relaxed.
Relaxed?
Centered.
Centered. Yeah. So it's a different experience, and it's a different for some people, because some of us have studied meditation and know that there are as many different ways to meditate as there are on the planet, right? This is probably one of the simplest I've ever really gravitated towards, and found that all it takes is just that moment when I think I'm about to lose it, to stop and say, I am, and recognize that that's a complete sentence. Now, if I were to create an affirmation, my affirmation is, I am powerful. I am attracting people who are the right people to hear this work. I am centered and grounded. I am prosperous. I am experiencing abundance in my life. I am receiving. Whatever I want to complete that sentence with, I can do that. But the thing that we want to remind ourselves is how many times throughout the day we think to ourselves what we are not. And if we are the great I am, then we are not, I am stupid. We are not, I am so dumb. I am fearful. I am afraid. This is not the truth of who you are. And so for me, this is why the simple I am